Greetings everyone once again. I hope you're all well, and I would like to first apologize. I would first like to apologize for going AWOL and not uploading. We were really focusing on something and it needed our undivided attention. But we're back once again just to give you the content that matters. And we're gonna be doing a little bit more. We're gonna be giving you more information, more content, and precisely content that you can use to be all good and most probably kickstart your career in trading. So the first thing now, let's just focus on the purpose of this video, which is to do a market outlook. We're starting with dollar index just to gauge as to how the other dollar pairs will be moving. So the very first thing I'd like to see is where we currently are in the market, and I could see that there's a level that we just broke. There's a level that we might just be up, which might be our next level, and in between there is nothing. So but okay, the weekly, and once again it's the weekly. You would also, if you do pay attention, you realize that we made a little bit of some changes in this one, in the way we analyze. So as you can see right now where we are, we have highs pushing in, faking out and pushing in, but you might find out that it's not really a fake out. This level right here is a daily level, but yeah, we'll get into that. So we're done with weekly. Would like to see on daily, and daily wise I will go back to the very same weekly levels, and I'd like to see what happened that time that would have made the market to turn back that level. And you can already see we have a little bit of some level here. Let me just make it more of a horizontal way, and let me see if it is only that one. There's another one just down here. That was a break and retest, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see clearly, but it is. There's a break and retest. There's a resistance, break and retest, another resistance, which is the break and retest. This is our current support right now. So as you can see, these two levels have already played out on, and they are quite indeed holding the market where it is currently. But I'm just going to focus on the weekly levels that I just said weekly on. And as you can see right now, we're currently on this daily support. So I'm just going to focus on this right now, and as you can see, we're currently holding off there. We just make it like since these are levels, these are zones, in fact, not levels only. But yeah, then we're gonna drop down to 4H, just try to see what is indeed happening. You already see that where we are, we have this level right here, which has stopped the market from moving. But where we also are currently is in a bit of a downtrend. So on a 4-hour perspective, we could be turning back from where we are, judging by this rejection on this level. Just gonna focus on demos, change these. Makes sense to me. As you can see, yeah, we're currently here. We have a level here that we're currently holding, that is holding the price. And what I would like to see is the market dropping below here, coming back to retest before quietly dropping to the next level down here. And if we do not, then most probably we're gonna see price breaking above, coming back here, then to the next level. That's the only thing we're doing, and that's dollar index, which really might not move the way we are looking forward for it to move. It might fake out here and then come back in, and then most probably move to the top before dropping. And there's an FP next week, so do trade with high caution. So we're gonna move to the next one and just hold on right now. Coming back with some gold. Sorry about that. Coming back with some gold. Like to see it straight from the weekly time frame as to what is indeed happening currently. You would if you are indeed trading gold, you would know that we are currently trading below this zone, but we have found support in this level right here. But quite some time we have found support here. I don't know if we want to push to that level, which is the 620, 617, 620 level on a lower time frame, or do we want to push to the top? But that's what we have to wait and see what the market will do, you know. So the very first thing you will see, I'm literally just plotting our support and resistance. If I wanted to, I would have it just here, but I'd like to have it here. And also here up, if you want to have it there and it makes sense to you, you can have it there, you know. Yeah, that's if it makes sense to you, as I did say. Is it changing? So weekly wise, as you can see, we do have a level right here. Let me just leave it there, because I know that with my line chart, this would be a level, this would be a turning point, 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 and that would kind of show the market changing, you know. Let me see if I can switch off the line chart right now, as I do not want the I don't think we can switch off to line chart from here, switch off to line chart from there. But let me hold on, let me show you. You can see line chart is indeed showing you that we failed to break below here, fake out, support, and a bit of some resistance. And if we were to just move to the next one, we would literally just come down to somewhere, yeah, as this was a level that we failed to break. And if we fail, let's go down to the next one, you know. They will check back, like, just also take it to see there's some of this. I know there are possible wicks here. In this we're faking out. Let's go back to candlestick, back on some candlesticks, and you can see where we currently are. Right, we'll just also have it like this. Let me just make it I don't know, I thought I had it this in this manner. So all of these are weekly resistance, and we're already on a downtrend, as you can see on a weekly perspective. But for it to continue to go down, would like to see the market breaking below and continuing with some sells, meaning dollar has to now gain strength. And what would make dollar gain strength? I do believe it could possibly just be fundamentals, or maybe something. Yeah, in fact, it would be fundamental. Anything that is happening on that side that is not technical would have to be fundamental. So let us drop down to daily right now. See, the way we did close, we are indeed showing continued sales, and I think we would possibly go down. See, right, and we had a little bit of some double top here, and now we're looking, yeah. So we do have a double bottom here, which now doesn't make sense. It's not really that doesn't make sense. It's a double bottom where price has found some structure, but that doesn't mean that we're now pushing to the top. But now you will also see that there's a very huge possibility of the market continuing to the downside. So if you were a trendline trader, you would now be focusing most probably on this structure. I'm not wrong, this type of structure, where you would like to see more touches to the downside, right? Meaning that we had a bit of some support and resistance, where the market is literally just failing to break below and just literally showing us that it wants to continue the downside, failing to break above today. So as you can see, this is the level, and pulling back, we're failing to break above it. So let us now drop down to 4H. Let me just remove these two, and let me drop down to 4H, right? And on 4H, do not forget that this level right here is a double top right here for daily, right? But let's just go back and make these zones. So if we do break, unfortunately, if we do break to the downside, then the next zone we have to be just down here, but based on daily, if based on daily would have to be down, but we might have to fix it to just come down here, and it would make more sense. And we would also have the daily level just at 75.50, which would also make more sense. So I like to label my levels so that I can see them when I drop down the time frames. So everything is all good now. Let us go back to the bond market. There's a very huge possibility that we have another daily level just here, right? And where the market could find some support. So these are the levels we have currently, and I did say there most probably, why am I saying levels? These are the zones we have. So next week it's a little bit of some week where we need to just stop and wait for the market to develop, or we could be caught on the, we could literally just have something like this, or have something like this. But yeah, just have to wait and see what will. I did show you what we have on daily, now on a weekly, but on a daily a bit different, which I think this is the same thing I showed you on daily. So drop down to 4H. Now let us look at 4 hour is showing us. Right, this is a level, I think bar level. The price is failing to break above, and it was put a bit of some fake out, resistance, and price broke low. From there we have this. But for now, where we are currently, where the market is trading, we have a level. We have a level which is a 4 hour level, and how I deal with my 4 hour levels is just to make them dotted or dashed, and so have twice that hitting on I have this right here. This is where we are. So should we break below the level we're trading at, that means we would be seeing price dropping to the weekly support, right? That's where we would be seeing the market. So should we break below, but also have another bit of some resistance. Yeah, I know I'm just throwing a lot of resistance, but if you now focus on how the market has been moving, you would see that we just move from one level to the next. From there we'll move from one level to the next. Now the aim is just to see if we are going to push the top before dropping and go to the next level, is here. That could also be forming a bit of a head and shoulder there, or would we be seeing price continuing now to the upside next weekly zone? Those are the two things that we have or see this upcoming week. I'm not gonna continue and I'm gonna make it a little bit harder than it really is. I know sometimes the current structure like this, we'll be seeing a falling wedge, but price can also develop against your falling wedge to show you that we are getting ready to move either direction. So now please do be cautious, do trade in a manner that you are more ready for both things that could possibly happen. Like, before I even move away from gold, I'd like to show you that these levels see this level that doesn't have even a line. Most probably a 1 hour level, because this is what you need to see. This is a level that has been broken. Now goes with other levels up. That's why now we're focusing on the fact that the market could come back here, and that could possibly be a 78.6 retracement or a rejection to a 61.8. When the market now pulls back to here and rejects this level, that could be a 61.8 rejection, failing to close above it, and we could have our stop loss just below here and the first take profit here with the next take profit. Again, if you're trading with free retracement, you will see that it does give you a little bit of some proper trading. That could be a 1:7.45. if we could get this trade. If we can get this trade risking 1%, getting a 7.45%, that could be good. But yeah, we'll just wait and see. But if price literally just breaks below this, we're coming down. This could be a free fall to the next zone, which is 1620, 1618, and that's it for gold. Let's move to the next one, which is GBPJPY. Most probably this would be the worst candle you've ever seen in your life. But it's not really a worst candle when you try and dissect it. Very same thing. Coming back to this, and we just had a level just down here. We have a level up here, and if switch all of these two, at least problem. We have another level that is very, very close to the next one, which is just here. I'm just gonna switch all of these levels to psychological levels, so it's okay. So we have an 500, then we have another one at the top there is 187, and from there you're gonna see that we're rejecting more. See, after breaking above this, went flying up. So now we're just gonna show you even this one. Push to the side. This one, big that to use, but so let me just fix all of these zones. So this would be 7, be 500. This would have to be 175. Like, do I want to make it 175? Make it 17. The top one have to be 180,500, and it would be 18700. So I've tested most of this, and I will tell you that the market does turn when it gets to levels. Just all of them weekly, and also just applying to me zones. Switching to my zone color, my daily and weekly color. About that, we have now where we are currently. We've set up everything, and we're gonna move to 1 day. Now when you move to daily, you are gonna see that most of these things now make sense, and you do not have to now really stress yourself, because you've already set up the roadmap. We faked out about this, but we broke below this. We broke above this, but we failed to break above this. Now drop down, sorry, and then same here, as you can see how it makes sense, and also this one makes sense. There's another. Now these are 4-hour levels, as you can already see that they coming to very, very close to psychological levels. Once again, I'm just going to show you an example with this one, which is 169.5. I want you to see how the market reacted to the very same. See, we broke and retest some So it's okay. Now let us go back and now come in very to these down to the 4-hour levels. I think I just restarted this setup. I already had set up with the zones and just mapped out everything, but just because it's for you guys, I will once again. You can see we just try by all means to go back to where we find structure. Minor back. Not so sure why I'm not going back. What is the market doing? So I think it might be my connection at the market. Might be my, as you can see, stopped here. But let me just came back. Let's wait for it and be a bit patient. And I hope it does, because I think we just should come back. Thank you. You see that we have a level just here. We have a level there, the 4-hour level. We already know what we do with 4-hour levels, right? Correct, and then also very close to psychological 170. And then the next one would have to be just above. We do break above that. This, so on. Now from there, doing anything. I think there's another one, the last one, which is here 168, 169, and here I'm just gonna be mapping the art as well. Just for your information, we will have a bit of a backtesting session or a backtesting video just to show you when backtesting the strategy and how it looks like and how you can capitalize on it. And I did say at the beginning of the video that I'll be giving you content that will kickstart your trading career. So as you can see, even on 4H, we are indeed ranging between. So now the aim is to find most probably support. If we do not shoot to the top as the market opens, if we do not shoot to the top, we're just gonna what are we gonna do? We're just gonna come back to the bottom and then break to the top. That's what we're gonna see. If not, just gonna be breaking below and starting downtrend. And apologies for switching around and also making this video that long. So this one, once again, where we are, and the next zone, one of the pairs that really but looking at what you can see that this one right here, it might be done. So if we pick above, we can show the top, but there's another between that could show us a little some different make a seed price in it. So it's again change way, same this one, and then let us do 1 day, sorry, daily. As you can see right here on a daily perspective, different. It's gonna also get to so let's fix it. That's a bit different. Daily perspective, reacting to buzz react. Now I believe we have other zones that we need to consider or take very, very seriously. I saying consider taking. So we're gonna have 1700. Sorry, 70, which is important right here. And from there, I believe we'll just, the best thing is to wait and see on 4 hour what is it that we are seeing, what we are getting for it. So right now, as you can see, we break above this one, we are, and if we break above that one, we're moving towards, and just gonna have it on a perspective. I know now this one is contradicting because now gold is going up, dollar is going down or going up between. But yeah, it's just literally just to show you that certain pairs are more less dependent rather than depending on others. So this could be going with TJ, pushing to the top, and leave. That's all there is to it. And as you can see, we have price rejecting support, instance, a little bit of some gibberish movement support here, and also fake out and support. Okay, here today that we're rejecting on the 61, rejecting on the 61 hit, and we're pushing to that break above. I believe have a bit of 80 pip up. So let us wait next week. Let's move to 1H and let us see 1H. Still the same thing, nothing different. Break above this, we're moving towards the next zone. Break that, we're moving. But for now, it's just a game of patience. Cheers, keep safe, and let us meet once again when we drop that backtesting video. Cheers.